the ouster of one government in favor of a government we preferred. That has always required ground forces. Unless you're about to tell me that we are going to precisely target and kill like every single person who holds any position of authority in the Iranian government down to the janitor, eventually someone is going to come in and helping the Kurds take over. That sounds like getting very involved, deeply involved on something we didn't vote for and we didn't really discuss, and they didn't really attack us.
And you talked about Congress and skipping over them. That's how the U.S. law works, right? We're supposed to go through Congress.
Lindsey Graham hasn't even had enough of it.
Yeah, Lindsey Graham is like salivating. So watching that was like exactly what we talk about the old, regime, the old guard versus the new guard. Nobody wants to be in endless wars, no matter which side of the aisle you fall on. You're seeing, for the most part, Elizabeth Warren with her perspective. You see Matt Walsh with his perspective. Even if they have two different targets, the end goal is that this is not something that we're interested in pursuing. So not only are we violating Congress by skipping over them, we're violating international law, because there's a big difference between a war of necessity and a war by choice. Mm-hmm. And so because there hasn't been a clear laid out plan of why we needed to act right now, I mean, now we're in an issue where we're having Turkish air being protected by NATO. And so what does that mean for us as far as not getting involved and not putting boots on the ground? How do we avoid that? We're like in too far deep now that we can't pull back and say, forget it. Even though people are saying, let's call for a ceasefire and try to fix this. I'm hearing a lot of conversation about the fact that Iran was not willing to come to the table and negotiate. And that is what the president and his administration are saying, that they weren't able to negotiate in good faith, and Jared Kushner went over there and tried their best. But the interesting thing is
I see value in that, because I hope the next person knows that if you don't play ball, you're going to get blown up.